There's a Magnezone VSTAR in the format that I think is a really good addition in Miraidon. With its attack Electro Star, your opponent's bench won't know what hit them. In fact, you can end games pretty quickly by getting a turn 2 Electro Star off, crippling your opponent's bench. And I'm excited to show off my new Magnezone Miraidon deck in today's video. So welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Lifestyle card deck video. Today I'm going to be showing off my Magnezone Miraidon deck. This one secret Magnezone tech card kind of ends games quickly for this deck. Of course, Magnezone's got the attack Electro Star, the V-Star attack. The attack we're going to be focusing on is that attack. Of course, it does 90 damage to 2 of your opponent's bench Pokemon for 2 lightning energy. So the idea of the Magnezone is if you go first with this deck, you can set up a turn 2 Magnezone, and then you Magnezone take out 2 Pokemon on the bench, taking the first 2 prizes of the match. It's, initiating the 2-2-2 race. And the nice thing with this attack is you're knocking out the important setup Pokemon. You can knock out Hoot, Duskull, Froakie, Charmander, Dreepies, all that stuff can get KO'd, and it's really tough sometimes for the opponent to recover from that, especially if you can then tank a hit. I mean, Magnezone is quite bulky, having 270 HP, and then we got the attack Magnetic Grip, which for the Lightning 2 colors does 180 damage, and you can search your deck for up to 2 items, reveal them, and put them in your hand. So, not a bad attack either. You can obviously get, like, more generators, Prime Catcher, stuff like that. And other than that, I mean, it is just your standard Miraidon list. We are playing the Area 0 Underdepths in the deck with the Mewtwo to let Raikou do more damage. A lot of our main attackers literally only need 2 energy, right? The Magnezone needs 2 energy for the V-Star power, and the Raikou really needs 2 energy. But, of course, we are still going to try to attack with Miraidon or, of course, Iron Hands EX. Sometimes you can just go Hands Magnezone, and it's like a lot of pressure you can put on your opponent with the presence of both Hands and Magnezone being in play. So I think that they do add a lot of value having both Hands and Magnezone. We got the whole Draw Engine in the deck, obviously, to support you. The Squawk, Mew, Fez, Greninja's in there, too. I like playing Greninja in the deck. We do have the 1 Forest Seal. You got to be mindful, though. You cannot use Forest Seal Stone and Magnezone in the same game because it's technically, both of them act as your V-Star power. So you got to be a little mindful of that. I've, done a few misplays before where I've tried to use Forest Seal and then go Magnezone. I'm like, oh, wait, I can't do that because I just Forest Sealed. So you have to be a little mindful of that. But yeah, Magnezone does add some value to the deck. Just being able to take the 2 prizes is really good. In fact, I kind of like going first with this deck to try to set up that turn 2 Magnezone. Again, if you're against like Terapagos or Palkia, just taking out their Duskulls and Froakie is like really, really good. And it just cripples your opponent's setup and makes it harder for them to play the game. And if they have the bench like the Fezandipiti and the Lumineon and the Rotom, and stuff like that, it's just easy knockouts later on in the game to let you prize map a little bit easier to win the game. Before we do the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're looking at any Pokemon TCG packouts, get them over at Card Cavern. If you're looking to get the main set, Stellar Crown, or some IRL singles and product or other TCG stuff, Card Cavern sells more than Pokemon over there. If you get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF for a 5% discount on your purchase. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up our Card Cavern. So shout out to Card Cavern, check them out, use code LDF, link down below. And of course, shout out to the sponsor, TC Evolutions, down below to the second sponsor on the channel. If you're looking to get any of the awesome product over on their website, definitely check them out. They got all the dice, damage counters, and in my opinion, the best of their product is the ability to use markers to keep track of how many abilities you've used in a turn. And their product is really useful to use at regionals and tournaments and stuff, so definitely check them out. If you get anything over at TC Evolutions, you can also use my discount code LDF to get yourself a discount on your purchase. But yeah, this is the list we're playing in today's video, the Miraidon Magnezone deck. I like the idea of one more Magnezone. I mean, there is some experimentation you can do within Miraidon. I think Miraidon is actually, like, not in a bad spot right now. The only matchup that I'm kind of shaky on is really just Raging Bolt and, I guess, Charizard. But, like, I mean, even then, you can still beat Charizard with this deck. Sometimes Charizard just has to bench too many Pokemon that get eaten up by Gust Spam. But I think, the Magnezone does add value to the deck. It's not bad in Charizard either. Like I said, you can use Magnezone VSTAR to take out their Charmanders, crippling their setup, and then you let them get the Pidgeot out so that you can knock it out with, like, Gust later on in the game. Just take out the Charmanders. Some other things I want to note, Magnezone V is kind of useful. Now, if your opponent does bench a Manaphy, of course, because we are in a meta right now where not many people are playing Manaphy, which does obviously make the Magnezone a lot stronger. Well, the Magnezone V has the attack Magnetic Tension that allows you to switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon into the active spot, and then you do 40 damage to the new active Pokemon. So even this Magnezone can be kind of good. If your opponent benches a low HP Pokemon that you can knock out with Magnetic Tension, it's actually not bad. This can actually one-shot Froakie. It can one-shot Manaphy because it hits them for weakness. You do the attack, switch them in, and then you hit them for 80 because they're getting hit for 40 times weakness. So very cool there. So keep in mind, Magnezone V can be really good at KO Manaphy, so then you can actually then use Electro Star if need be. Everything else is kind of your normal Miraidon stuff. And yeah, Magnezone can end games quickly. Sometimes your opponent can't recover from a Magnezone snipe out of nowhere, and then they're just too far behind to win the game. And that's what we're trying to do with the Magnezone in today's video. Let's go show off the Magnezone, and hopefully we get some cool action in with the Magnezone today. Let's check it out. All right, we're up against Charizard, a matchup that is obviously a little scary for Miraidon, though the Magnezone does make a bit of a difference. Let's tandem unit. See what we got on the deck here. Hopefully we don't prize our Magnezone. All right, sick. He's in there. So get the Magnezone down. We might want Iron Hands, too. But I think we might have prized it. We'll start off with Fleet-Footed, because I don't know if we've... I should have Generated. I didn't know if I wanted a Generator or not. Kind of wishing I did now, because I kind of wanted to save it. Because we don't really need much next turn. Nails attach. Could go into the other Raikou here. Double Fleet-Footed. Nah. It's going to pass. It's going to hold the hand. I mean, it's a pretty solid hand. We have guaranteed Magnezone next turn. We'll be okay. We just need to see if my opponent sets up the nuts. Because, like, the Charizard matchup is tricky because we don't really have a great way to deal with Charizard itself. The problem is if we use Magnezone's V-Star power, we then give my opponent the ability to go Defiance Band, knock out Magnezone. It actually really sucks Magnezone doesn't have 280 HP. It's kind of an issue. But we can take out their bench with our V-Star power, and we'll see where it takes us. We need them to bench more liabilities for us to knock out. I mean, alternatively, we could go Amp, right? We can Amp instead, and then save Magnezone for later, right? That's also an idea. We could just save the Magnezone for later on in the game if we have to. We can instead try to go Amp. But I don't know if we're amping here. We'll see what they got. They have Poffin. I mean, if they don't bench... If they only bench 2 Charmanders, we could just go V-Star power and knock out... Okay, damn it. I was like, if they only put 2 Charmanders down, I could try to Gust the Duskull and then Magnezone both Charmanders and leave them with no Charmanders in play. That's not happening, though, as my opponent unfortunately puts 2 more down. And they have an Iono. There goes my hand. Maybe I should have generated... It's an annoying Iono. It's an okay hand, I guess. We did get Boss. It's not going to do much for us. They have another Buddy Poffin. Only getting a Pidgey, though. If they bench a Rotom here, it's not that bad for us. Right, so... Because then we can prize map and go knock out 2 Charmanders, knock out the Pidgeot, and then knock out the Rotom without even attacking Charizard. Jamming Tower, sure. Alright, so whatever. Thankfully we got Area 0. Alright, what's our top deck looking like? Oh, perfect. Pretty good. Okay. Let's attach. I mean, does it matter if I generate her first? Before the Tandem unit? I don't think so. Do I want to shuffle the deck? I don't think it matters. Because we didn't draw. We drew 1 energy. There's actually a better chance we get energy off this. Yeah. Every time. Cool. We can... do I just guarantee the Magnezone? If I whiff it here, we might be in trouble. We could just Boss KO Rotom. And then pick these off later. That's also not a bad idea. Let's Fleet-Footed first. See what we got. I'm tempted just to guarantee Magnezone. Yeah. Very tempted just to guarantee the Magnezone V-Star. Honestly, yeah, I'm down. Just Arven. Make sure we get the Magnezone out. We don't have Iron Hands. That's not great. We might get out the prizes, though. We'll just grab this. We don't need the Force Seal, obviously. We probably don't need the Bravery Charm. I don't think Bravery Charm is very good after I take this 2 prize knockout. So. You know, retreat. And then... In case we get stamped, I should probably Tandem Unit 1 more Miraidon into play. And also Electrostar. They're probably going to take I would be very surprised if my opponent didn't take 2 prizes. So, we'll take these 2 out. And then next turn, we can go KO Rotom, KO Pidgeot or something. That's our prize map. But let's take our 2 prizes. Nice. We got Prime Catcher. So we have the first Gusting card we need to do so. My opponent might hit me with an Unfair Stamper and Iono, obviously. We don't have Force Seal to find the Gust, which is the only problem. But we can get the Fez down. It's okay. And there's Arven. If we keep the hand, it's honestly pretty good. If they don't stamp me here, it's pretty good. They're probably going to stamp me. Ironically, if we had the ability to, I could have left the Jamming Tower in play so that my opponent couldn't use Force Seal. But honestly, I don't really care if they're putting their Pidgeot into play. Like, I want them to put the Pidgeot down. It's just a very easy knockout for us. So that's why it's, like, not that big of a deal. We just never bench Zapdos or Greninja because I don't want to lose to Dusknoir. And oh my god, they had instant charge. What? Okay, well, that's pretty good. This game might just be over, actually, then. So we just go boss, knock out Pidgeot. Did they accidentally click that? Maybe they, I don't even know. Maybe they accidentally clicked it. Yeah, they just conceded. Okay, whatever. I mean, I will take the dub. I hate playing against Charizard, so beating Charizard feels good. But, like, the Magnezone does help in that matchup because, yeah, we were just going to go KO Pidgeot, KO Rodon for a game. Like, our prize map was right there. And if they didn't knock it, if they didn't take up, okay, if my opponent did not take a prize last turn, for whatever reason, we could have also hit the Charizard with Magnezone. But then I guess we could have got Dusclops KO'd. Just never mind. I think we were always having to just go Gus for game, no matter what. But yeah, Magnezone does help. I mean, they put the bird in play. They have Rotom in play. Like, we just kind of go around the Charizard. All right, we hit Greninja EX. Fighting types are not good. Now, they could have Palkia instead. It could just be Palkia, which I'd probably be fine with. Our start is not great, though. I have to Greninja and Prey. All right, what do we draw? Pretty good. All right. I think I still Greninja, because as long as I don't draw 2 energy, I want to make sure I get Miraidon to thin. Prime Catcher, it's not what I want to see. I mean, ideally, we just kill the Froakie here, and we're probably chilling, right? 1 energy. Should probably attach to Magnezone, so I don't think I'm killing the Froakie with Iron Hands. We are losing Prime Catcher, which is honestly really bad, but nothing I can do about it. We didn't get anything off that either. Oh, God. Generator. Okay, I'll take it. That's not bad. We have the DT in hand, so that's actually pretty good. All right. We can at least KO their lone Froakie. We know we can't really get KO'd next turn, so we can Splitting Beam here for the knockout. Put 30 on the Duskull. We actually force the Duskull to eventually be evolved or KO'd next turn. It's pretty good. All right, what's our prize? Mewtwo. That's pretty good. We do have the Arven in hand, so we can Arven and then get somewhere. That's unfortunate that we weren't able to find a Miraidon, but you know what? Generator did come in clutch. The only bad thing is we did lose our Prime Catcher, which is kind of relevant, but it is what it is. What is nice, though, if my opponent benches another Froakie, we could just, like, knock it out with Magnetic Tension, and then we just don't have to worry about Greninja the entire game. We can go around the Greninja, basically. They could Dusknoir my Greninja this turn. I don't think they're going to do that, though. This hand would be a lot better if I had a boss. We could Arven to go for the Iron Hands here, though. We can go Generator, potentially amp the Duskull, which would probably be a lot better, to be honest. Also, I wouldn't mind getting Magnezone VSTAR off this turn, either. We could do a lot, honestly. We're chilling. Pokestop getting rolled. Pretty good Pokestop. Draw 3 cards. Pretty good. Yeah, we'll see if they get a Froakie down. I think I'm probably just going to go Electro Star, to be honest. Yeah, there's another Froakie. I think we got to go Electro Star and then knock that thing out. We can't let them get a Greninja out. So I definitely think we're just going to take out their Froakie with Greninja. I mean, the problem is, so I want to take 2 prizes with Magnezone, because then I can, like, amp Palkia for game. But, I don't know. It's probably... I need to make sure we're cooking their frogs, right? We could just Magnetic Tension, but I want to get the Magnezone VSTAR off, so we'll see. We could just put 90 on something like... We could just hit... We could put 90 on Palkia. So that amp would allow us to KO it a bit easier. And then they can't Dusknoir me. I don't hate that, actually, either. We'll see what happens. I definitely think our goal is to try to just KO their Froakie immediately. Just don't let them get a frog out. No frogs for you, bucko. No frogs. We could get Iono'd here. We'll see. I doubt they're retreating Duskull, unfortunately. Irida. Okay, no Iono. What are they Irida for? Yeah, as long as we just take out their Froakie, we should be okay. If we drew a boss's order, we can kill Froakie and Duskull, which I would much rather prefer. I'd much rather take the 2 prizes than just 1 prize. If I take 2 prizes, we can still go 2-2 for game. But it's a little bit harder. Going down to 1 prize would be a bit easier at some point, so we'll figure it out. They got a Super Rod with that. Okay, that's kind of annoying. I really do not want them to get the Greninja EX out. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. All right, what's our top deck? That's the boss's order. Okay. We'll start off with conceal cards. Oh, wow. Pretty good. That's actually kind of insane I drew that. Okay. I'm trying to think what I want to do. I want to attach DT to that. Bench Lumineon. Grab boss. We can, like, boss Fez out or something. We could do... Hit this for 180. Oh, I could take 3 prizes. And then I just have to kill Palkia for game. Oh, that's even better. Oh, no, that doesn't work. What am I saying? Trying to think what I want to do. Do I just boss the Froakie, knock it out? Do I even want to get Magnezone V? I kind of want to get Magnezone VSTAR because it also can't get one shot by Palkia without Dusknoir. Yeah, I definitely think we're getting Magnezone. I'm trying to think what I want to boss out. I think we're just going to Electro Star, right? I think we just boss like the Fez out or something. We just Ultra Ball. No, the VSTAR's prized. I was in... I didn't know it was prized. I haven't prize checked. Oh my god. Rip my boy. F. Did not realize it was prized. Oof. I didn't get to prize check. That sucks. That kind of changes the way I'm going to play this turn then. Damn it, dude. That sucks. It's kind of the downside of playing it. Well, at least we can just kill the Froakie. That sucks. I just wasted a boss, too. We have another one prized. Never. Yeah, we're all good. That was a waste, though, obviously. Plus, I didn't get to kill the Duskull. So, oh, dang. I should have just bossed this and then just went Splitting Beam. I didn't realize Magnezone VSTAR. I just assumed it was in the deck. I had the ability to look for it with Lumineon. I just didn't bother doing that. And that actually might... I mean, honestly, it's not the end of the world. I don't really care if they do Dusknoir. Yeah, they have Blood Moon. That's a little scary, not gonna lie. We can try to KO with Raikou, though. That's why I didn't mention Mewtwo. I mean, it's still, honestly, a winnable game. Very winnable. It just really sucks that we were not able to... Yeah, I should have killed the Duskull, man. If I knew it was prized, I would have just bossed the thing up and then just put 30 on... Yeah, no, that kind of sucks. Unfortunate. Not the end of the world. We could amp the Greninja here. And then just KO... Oh, we need to deal with Blood Moon, though. They can't... Not getting the Magnezone sucks, man. Because if we got Magnezone in play, they would have had to have Dusknoir to it to knock it out, which would have been pretty sick. Damn, that sucks. Dusknoir is broken, yeah. If I knew it was prized, I would have went for the KO on the Duskull and the Froakie. SMH. What's our prize? Lightning again. See what we got here. We can, like, arm press the Palkia. We just have to deal with this thing. Not having Prime Catcher in the deck might lose me the game. Yeah, it really sucks we prized Magnezone, dude. Would have been so good there. Because, yeah, the Palkia can't one-shot it. I hate to see it. Hate to see it. Pokestop getting rolled. Draw 3 cards again? Bro, no way. That's crazy. They're playing Energy Retrieval, which is kind of strange. All right, we'll see what they do here. I probably should have gotten Miraidon, not Raikou, to be honest. Another Duskull coming down. I don't think we have to really roll Dusknoir anymore. Well, I guess we do. Well, if we kill the Palkia, we don't have to worry about Dusknoir. I am still a little worried about Greninja, though. It's kind of still an issue. All right, we'll see what they got. They might Iono me. I just need to make sure I can draw out of the Iono. All right, what do they got? What do they got? We lost our pivot, too, which kind of sucks. That's the other thing, too. We did lose our pivot. And we just arm press Palkia, and we just need a boss for game. Which is probably fine. I mean, it's not the end of the world that we're on 3 prizes, but we'll figure it out. They lose another Pokestop. There's Froakie. Are they getting Greninja? We could also try to amp the Froakie if we don't get Iono'd here. Maybe that's the play. We'll see. There's no way we're not getting Iono'd, though, I feel like. We just need to find, like, a ball card. We just need to get energy, right? We just need a powered Raikou hands, then just boss for game. I no longer have Lumineon for boss, though, which is a bit of a problem. And I discarded my Forest Seal. That's actually such a bad misplay because had I prize checked with the Lumineon, I would have known Magnezone's prize, and then I actually could have saved the Forest Seal. Oh my gosh. This is why you got to prize check, kids. I actually might lose the game because I did not prize check my Magnezone. That's pretty insane, actually. Night Stretcher. Yeah, it's fine. As long as I take out a 2-prizer, I don't really care about Dusknoir. Yeah, that's why you prize check, kids. This is why you have to prize check. I might lose the game because I did not prize check. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. See what they do. Yeah. Alright, no Iono. Okay. Pretty good. Alright, we can just go arm press the active then. Okay. What's our top deck? Not what I was looking for. Do I ever roll the Pokestop? I'm going to say no. I think we just Arven. For Charm Generator. I want a ball card, but I'm anticipating an Iono to 1. And I don't want to bench Fez, because I don't want them to be able to go like Prime Catcher or something. Ooh, no energy. Oh, that's not good. It's pretty bad, actually. The no energy generator is real. I don't even want to play the Area 0. Yeah, no energy off that generator actually might lose us the game, I'm not going to lie. Honestly, you know, I might just YOLO the Pokestop. I need to get, like, something down. Okay, nice. Nice. If I just say screw the Area 0... I think I want to keep the Pokestop because I can use it to find ball cards. We can grab Mew. I at least need something down. Another Raikou. Alrighty then. Arm Press. If only we could have amped for game. If only we had amped for game there, it would have been sick. Alright. Let's see what our prizes got in store for me. Miraidon, and there he is. The Magnezone VSTAR. One turn too late there, buddy. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, bro. So I could have won the game if I did the knockout on the two guys there. Insane how one little prize check might lose me the game. Iono Greninja is really bad, but they can't KO Mew if they do that, though. So this is, like, fine. I would rather them do this. They can't Dusknoir anymore. I don't know. Hopefully they don't try to do Dusknoir, because I literally just win the game if they Dusknoir me. Because, like, they can't Dusknoir me. Do they even have the Greninja? They just burned a candy, so I don't even know. They could go Prime Iono KO Mew, obviously, which is what I'm scared of. But we could push Iron Hands and force them to have another boss. And they can we can, like, hit the Blood Moon or something. They could have Counter Catcher instead of Prime, which would be even worse in that situation then. This is a close game. I'm probably gonna, if I lose the game, it's because I did not prize check when I played Lumineon. I just assumed this was in the deck. Yeah, it's crazy how I might lose because of that. Insane. All right, let's see. They have, I mean, they should find Candy Greninja. They're Fezzing. They have concealed cards. 2 candies left. We have game in hand. No, we don't have a game in hand. Yeah, this is really bad. We actually might lose this. Because I didn't get energy on Raikou with Generator. Ooh, they mill a Greninja. Yo, is that going to matter? They've played 2 Night Stretchers. And the Rod. Yo, hold up. That might make a difference. Okay, there's the Iono to 1. That means, okay, no way they sack Candy Ninja off this, right? No shot. No shot. Ooh, let's go. Iono to Nest Ball for Fez. Broken. There's still a long way to go to win this. Oh, they have Flip still. Okay, maybe they can't get Rare Candy Greninja. I lied. I forgot they had Flip the script. Flip the script. If they didn't have the Greninja out, they wouldn't have been able to KO the Iron Hands with Blood Moon, which could have been pretty relevant. They could have had a Vacuum, obviously, but whatever. Let's see if they got it. They don't have it. They can just push Bear. No, what are you doing? What? No, why would they Dusknoir? All right, we win. Let's go. God, why did they do that? Maybe they just, like, didn't see the right... I don't even... Oh, we got Generator off the prizes. That's actually really good they did that. Because had they killed Iron Hands, I had no way to win because my last Generator was prized. Wow. What a dumb game. So, yeah, I should have lost that because I didn't prize check properly. But we still got to use Magnezone, which was kind of sick. All right, we hit Dragapult, it looks like. I mean, this still could be kind of scary. It's not as bad as Charizard, but it could be scary. Our turn 1 is decent. We can try to go Iron Hands. I think we got to go for. So we can't do turn 1. Can't do turn 1 Magnezone, obviously. We could try to take out the Pidgey, but I want them to put Pidgey on play, if anything. Ooh, the Magnezone top deck. Okay, hold up. Hold the phone. All right. Let's go Nest Ball for Miraidon. Do I go for the Iron Hands? I wouldn't mind going Raikou either. Just knocking out the active isn't terrible either. But if I think it's worth it to go Iron Hands for sure. I think we should definitely try to go for it if we can get there. 2 energy? Yo, turn 1 Hands. Let's go. Yeah, turn 1 Hands is too good not to do, in my opinion. DT. Do I want to play this Ultra Ball? We can go... Squawkabilly. I kind of forget if Squawk's in there. Can't remember if I prized it or not. I think it's in there. We can just Ultra Ball away the Magnezone. But I have guaranteed Magnezone for next turn. Then we can bench Lumineon. Do I want to go Squawk? Sure. We should at least get something for next turn. Yeah, we'll go Squawk. No reason not to. We just rod our lads back into the deck. Squawk. What am I getting? Bravery Charm. Nope, another generator. There we go. Let's rip it. 1 energy. Put that on the Magnezone. And amp you very much. Thank you for the knockout. All right, let's go. And then next turn, assuming we don't get destroyed here, I mean, with the 5-card hand with a Rotom, well, I don't know if it's possible, but they could have Fez. We'll see. What's our 2 prizes? Nice. Let's go Prime Catcher. Huge hit right there. All right, well, now we're in a commanding position, because now we have the ability to use Iron Hands or Magnezone next turn. Whichever one we want to use, we can use. Assuming, because, like, I think I'd probably prefer to go Magnezone next turn if possible. Magnezone is also extremely tanky. I wouldn't mind doing Magnezone, because if they have a slower setup, we can go Magnezone, KO all their Dracloaks, and they might just scoop on the spot. We could amp again and probably still win the game, to be honest. Like, it's really tough for Dragapult to deal with turn Iron Hands. Oh, and they're just going Dracloak. So, okay, they got Pidgeot. Oh, no, they got Dusknoir. But they're not taking a prize this turn. I mean, depending on how well their setup is here, we're going to be able to just, like, plop them with either Magnezone or Iron Hands. I think Magnezone will be the play, right? We can V-Star knockout both Dreepy and Dracloak. And just, like, take out all their outs to that. They do pop the Dusknoir. We could get Iono'd, obviously. Let's see what our prize is. Greninja's not bad. Another Pokemon. All right. And they just concede. Okay. I guess they can't beat Iron Hands. I mean, it was pretty bad, right? I'm either going Amp or I'm going Magnezone V-Star. Either way, we are cooking their board. And they might be too far behind to come back. All right, get into this game here. We're up against Conkeldurr. What? Not Conkeldurr. This matchup isn't very good. Actually, it might be okay. If we can knock out their Brute Bonnets, their deck doesn't really get to function. It might be okay, actually. Magnezone could be good to take 2 prizes on their bench. I mean, it's not really the matchup I wanted to play against, to be honest, obviously. But whatever. Conkeldurr, it is what it is. It is what it is. We could try to... Okay, they're benching Rotom. See, my prize map could be, like, knockout Rotom. We can go, like, Amp, Boss, 2-shot, another 2-prizer, maybe? We only have 1 Timber. Okay, so we can just knock out their Timber and we're chilling. That's pretty good. So let's do this for Nest Ball. I wonder if I get Switch Cart instead. Or Generator, sorry. We only need to go... We should probably just go Raikou here. I can just grab these 2, actually. Yeah, because we can go bench this... I'll fleet-footed first. I don't know if that's correct or not, but... And it was not correct. Oh, God, the punish. Never fleet-footed before Generator. Okay, we got an energy anyways. We would have had double energy off that. Not that it mattered, because I would have had to discard the energy anyways, but yeah. Never fleet-footed, folks, before Generator. Never works out. All right, let's Squawk and Seize. Ooh. All right. I mean, I didn't really get much else for next turn, but it's decent enough. Nice. Hopefully we don't have Magnezone VSTAR prized. Am I even Nest Balling here? I don't really want anything. I might want to save that for Fez, right? If I brick for 2 more turns, yeah, I think I just save it. I'm just going to knock out the active. And we have the Magnezone V-Star. We could even, like, Magnetic Tension up the Brute Bonnet and trap it. Like, there are some interesting plays we can make. Hopefully get a good prize. It's not a good prize. We might get Iono'd anyways, which ideally, if we get Iono'd here, we'll be able to find maybe Magnezone V-Star, right? And knock out more Timbers. Because all we got to do is go 2-2-2. It's very possible to go 2-2-2. We could even try to go Iron Hands next turn if we can get double Generator or double energy off this Generator, maybe. There's another Timber. Yeah, getting Iono'd here honestly wouldn't be bad, just because his hand kind of sucks. Like, we have Fez, but... I mean, I guess I could have got Greninja with Nest Ball. Yeah, I could have got Greninja. Maybe I should have got Greninja with the Nest Ball, actually. Well, let's see what they do. Be surprised if we didn't get Iono'd here. No Iono. Wow, so we are not losing the hand. Interesting. Let's see if they Arven for... I imagine they're getting a Buddy, but... Well, they can't even go Poffin, right? You can't Poffin Timber out. Forgot about that. That's so grief, bro. Honestly... we need to make, like, a waiver where Pokemon, every time they print a basic Pokemon that evolves into another Pokemon, it needs to have 70 HP or less. Because this is getting... Bro, it ain't it, man. How you not going to be able to play Buddy Poffin? Yeah, see, I can go Magnezone V-Star here. We just knock out both Timbers. We're chilling. That's pretty gas. Not sure we're getting Magnezone, though. Like, my hand is not fantastic. I got no response other than, like, a Generator. If they leave Rotom in the active, I can either try to go Miraidon or we can go Iron Hands, depending on what they leave in the active. So I hopefully can take 2 prizes anyways. Counter Catcher, no. We have to retreat the Mewtwo with a DT on, bruh. That ain't it, Chief. That's annoying. Yeah, I really want to go Magnezone VSTAR here. We'll see if we can draw. We need an Arven or something. Now I definitely can't take out this Rotom. I could hit it and then Magnezone it later on in the game, actually. There's Iron Hands. We'll have to get Greninja. Do I even bother? I don't even want a generator. Yeah, there's nothing. There's no Pokemon I want to attach to. What do we got? Okay. We got the Magnezone. So, was Magnezone in the... Okay, we'll play this anyways. We'll see what we got in the deck. Okay, we got Magnezone. All right, sick. We do have to lose this DT, so we're probably not doing Iron Hands for the time being. But what we are able to do is this. Boop. Bye-bye, Timbers. It's going down. I'm yelling Timber, and they're both dead. All right, sick. And now our prize map is even easier because they can't knock me out next turn. And we're taking 2 more prizes, and they concede the game. All right, let's go. If they had another counter catcher, it would have been a little annoying, but I still have Prime in the deck and a Switch Cart. We could have got we could have started using our first attack on Magnezone VSTAR, take out the Rotom because of the poison damage. Like it was looking pretty cooked for my opponent, but the Magnezone kind of helped there. I mean, you see Magnezone's power just taking out my opponent's bench pretty dirty. All right, we hit Hydrapple. Unfortunately, our start is not very good, however. We have an Arven, a Greninja, just a bunch of junk. Yeah, it's not great. I can get Miraidon and Force Heal, I guess. Do I have to squawk the hand away? I might have to. We'll see what happens. We could get turn 1 Magnezone, knock out Applin. Okay, that top deck makes things a little bit better. Okay. So we'll start off with conceal cards. Oh, perfect. Okay, all right, we're chilling. That was a decent draw. All right, so we can Tandem Unit for Raikou and Magnezone. Is VSTAR in the deck? It is. Okay, so what I'm thinking what we do here is we go Generator, Force Seal, and then we just knock out Applin here with Magnetic Tension. I kind of like that. All right, Generator, 1 energy. All right, then. Rip. I don't want to play the Force Seal because I want my VSTAR power because we can use our VSTAR power to knock out more Applins. I can't get an energy, though. Dang, that had to get only 1 energy, bro. That feels bad. I'm not getting full value to my Magnezone, but I mean, to be fair, we can just keep bringing in the Applins. I mean, if I want to use the VSTAR, man, but I have to do this for an energy. That feels so bad. Now I can't use Magnezone's VSTAR power. This is what it is. All right, whatever. Let's knock out the Applin here. This is still fine, right? We're taking a prize. If my opponent benches another Applin, we can just knock it out again, and then we just got to KO 2 Ogre Pawns. So it's like probably okay. We might not even need the VSTAR. It would have been nice to be able to use the VSTAR so we can KO 2 Applins, but this works too. This might work out fine, to be honest with you. It might not be that big of a deal. Because, yeah, if they bench an Applin, I'll just knock it out with Magnezone. And then maybe we can, like, Arven for, like, another generator play. We can, like, try to go Miraidon next turn. We'll see. Let's see what they got. They're going to Iono me. All right, there goes my hand. That's fine. This hand was mediocre. Let's see if we get better cards. That's pretty good. We could try to go Magnezone VSTAR. I mean, they're going to 2-shot me anyways. I don't think it matters. We have Switch Cart, so we can go Generator, Switch Cart. Maybe KO with Miraidon. That'd be nice, actually. They might not bench an Applin, though. Yeah, they're not going to bench an Applin here. Interesting. All right, what do we draw? Another energy. It's not great. I don't have a lot of energy in the deck now. Don't know if we're going to be hitting off Tandem Unit. I don't want to lose Magnezone. I need to make sure I take 2 prizes here. Might just be a YOLO generator play, to be honest with you. I don't want a Greninja, obviously. It might just be a YOLO generator. We get 2 energy here. We're cooking. Insane. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, we needed that. Because we can go knock out Miraidon, and we can save Magnezone for another Applin. Which is pretty good, actually. Nice. Knockout. I maybe shouldn't have bench locked myself. I didn't want to put Mewtwo EX down just yet, though. There's no reason to bench Mewtwo, right? So that's why I didn't bother grabbing Mewtwo. Let's see what our prizes are here. We have energy prized. Oh, they're going to concede anyways. All right, I mean, I'll take it. I mean, they were in a pretty bad spot, right? They had no apples in play, 1 Ogerpon. Like, I don't know. It was not look good for my opponent. Because if they bench another Applin, I was just going to go chase the Applin and knock it out again with Magnetic Tension, right? And then all I had to do was kill an Ogerpon to win the game. So it kind of just would have worked out anyways. All right, we have Raging Bolt. Well, this is a matchup of all time. We don't really need Magnezone, so we can just go get this. We'll Tandem Unit. Do we ever want Iron Hands? I mean, I think I have to retreat Squawk here. Maybe we just get this. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to use the DT. I don't think we're using Iron Hands this matchup, so let's just bench the lads, I guess. What to go into Zapdos for a turn? Squawk and see what we got. Not much for next turn. Did not get very much. That's unfortunate. I mean, I could just let them maybe I could have stayed in the active and just pray they don't knock me out, but they opened Raging Bolt. So they're probably dead. No generators off that Squawk kind of sucks. Because I could have threatened a 2-prize KO with Raikou. It's a bit of a problem, though. Alright, they have the Pokestop here. Let's see what they got. They got Vessel. They lose a Bravery Charm, though, which I'm cool with. Less Charm, the better. The Earthen Vessel could get them there. We'll see. Yeah, this hand just isn't it. We need more than what we are looking at. We don't have more, unfortunately. Yeah, we need more stuff here. We need another need generator. Need an electric generator. We don't got it. So we'll see what my opponent's able to do this turn. If they whiff the knockout, it's also pretty bad because like I did go into Zapdos. That's why I was like debating like maybe just give him the Miraidon or something. Just like something in the active that I can move easily. Because I don't think I can move this easily. I have to research and do a switch card. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it to go Zapdos. It might not have been, to be honest with you. We'll see if they have the knockout on my Zapdos, or if they can knock out something else on the bench. Ideally, they don't, but we'll see what happens. We need to find our generators. We're losing a lot of energy here, too, in the process, which is annoying. There's Catcher. All right, here we go. It's going to flip heads. It does not flip heads. Good. Do they have another one? No, they have an Ultra Ball, though. I'll get them their Squawkabilly. Switch card, energy retrieval, discard. Okay. Yep. All right. They're going to get their Squawk. Will it be enough? Let's find out. They're getting rid of an energy, too. So, I mean, they can definitely get the Soda. It's down to whether or not they can get the Gust. Pretty much. The Slither Wing is annoying, obviously, because they can knock out my Pokemon, too, which is kind of a problem. It's a 1-prizer. We need to, like, amp it. All right, Nest Ball. Get another Ogerpon, probably. Yeah, this is bad. We need something. I need an Arven top deck. An Arven top deck would be good. Actually, I don't even know if that would save us. I don't know. We might be cooked, to be honest with you. Not getting energy on a Raikou last turn kind of kills me. If we had energy on a Raikou, we could have went Boss, Knockout, Squawkabilly, or Ogerpon. Yeah, not getting the energy on the Raikou here, honestly, is going to kill us in the long run, I think. Not much I can do about that. We could try to go for the Knockout, maybe on the active, though, with Raikou. Because we did the Mewtwo. So maybe it is possible to just KO this Raikou with Mewtwo. We'll see. Alright, they need a Soda still. They have not yet played Soda. Do they have a Soda? Raging Bolt. I don't think they got it. Alright, they whiffed. They're just going to Burst Roar, though. Still so bad. Because, yeah, I put Zapdos in the active. We need to get a switch card here. I mean, that's good. Is it enough, though? I don't know. Do I roll the Pokestop, try to get a generator? Nah, no way. That's worth it. Maybe we have to try to high roll the knockout here with Raikou. Yeah, screw it. I don't know. I maybe could have rolled the Pokestop. I still can't find a generator? What the... Bro, no way. Where's my Jennies at? Are you kidding me? Bruh. Alright, Pokestop. There we go. This might not hit, though, which is a problem. Okay, 2 energy. Alright. Color me surprised. Actually hit. Okay, wow. Alright. Do I bump the stadium is the question. I'm down so many energies, though. I think I saved the stadium. Could get Iono KO'd. Ooh, Fezandipiti. So I might need to use another Raikou to knock out this guy. Because we did lose Prime and Boss, which is really bad. We just kill the active. And see where it takes us. They can probably Slitherwing knock me out, which is actually a big problem. So I definitely can't amp next turn. What's our 2 prizes? Arven, Ultra Ball. Alright, sick. We'll see what they end up doing. They're going to the Raging Bolt, okay. We can try to kill Raging Bolt next turn. I think that might have to be the plan. To try to cook the Raging Bolt if possible. Kill the Raging Bolt, maybe go from there. Maybe? We'll see. We could get Iono'd, but they may be playing Caleb's with no Iono. So maybe they don't, yeah, no Ionos. Like, okay. Alright, we can still win this. Are we ever going to get to use Magnezone VSTAR? I don't think so. There's never, yeah, Magnezone VSTAR isn't very good in this matchup. This kind of is what it is. It's just not, doesn't get a lot of value, unfortunately. Yeah, it's like, yeah, Magnezone's really good against evolving decks. This deck has no evolving Pokemon. I might need to try to look to use Iron Hands. I just don't think it's possible. Because they have that Slitherwing, right? And I don't have a boss. But if they have no hand disruption left, then... Or they don't play hand disruption, maybe we can still win anyways. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Do I even want to Fez first? Because like, I'm down so many energy cards. Maybe find Super Rod. You've seen 1 generator this entire game. It's pretty bad. Is there any Pokemon in there? Just a Mew. Losing Mew feels kind of bad. I need to fill... Yeah, I need to make sure we can kill this Raging Bolt. We need to just go Gust. Alright, there's Pokestop again. Drawing 3 more cards. Fantastic. Fantastic stuff. Alright, what do they got now? What do they got now? Do they have anything else to work with? Energy, sure. Rolling Thunder. Alright. So we need to kill this Raging Bolt or take a 2-prize knockout on the bench. I think it's better to kill the Bolt. Because I don't think... This Area Zero is going to get bumped next turn, most likely. I don't think the Area Zero is going to stick around for another turn. Down 7, 8 energy, man. 9 energy. Oof. It's not good. What's our top deck? I don't really need that. I'll play it anyways, just to look through my deck, see what I have left. 1 boss, 3 generators, 5 energy. It's not the worst odds, I guess. So Night Stretcher, grab Raikou. Would have been better to get Mew with that, is what it is. Alright, Tandem Unit. Grab Magnezone V. Arven. Get these 2. I guess Force Seal Stone could have been good too, but I want to keep the energy on the Miraidon just in case, because again, I'm low on energies. Here we go. Big generator. Nice. Let's go. Double energy. Sick. We needed that. Attach. Bench. Bench. Flip. Nice. Attach. Retreat. Fleet-footed. Zapdos coming in clutch, baby. Do I do anything else? I don't think so. Maybe just take this knockout. And then next turn, we just have game with Miraidon boss. Unless they Iono me. They have to go Slitherwing in order to really stop me, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. What's our 2 prize cards? Nice. Another Raikou. I'm not going to be able to use... I'm not going to be able to Raikou again. It's definitely the boss for game. But, I mean, I mean, there's no way they don't have a Pokestop. That hand definitely has a Pokestop in it. We'll see. Yep, there it is. Immediately playing it down. All right, go Squawk, Magnezone, Mewtwo. Yeah, so there's like, yeah, I think that's fine. I mean, if they play an Iono, it's pretty bad. And I get a Sada. Like, I don't think they play an Iono. I'm playing this game like they don't have an Iono. I could have kept the Mewtwo and got rid of the other Miraidon, which might have been better. But like, I'm all in on this boss. Basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm all in on the boss. Yeah, they saw it. So we have game. That's game. Unless they have some wacky tech card that I've never seen before in their deck, like a Unfair Stamp. But it is GG's. Currently, it is GG's. My opponent doesn't have a way to win currently. Let's see. Energy retrieval. Like, I'm trying to think. They have to be playing, like, some weird tech like an unfair stamp, which would be pretty cringe, but I doubt they play an unfair stamp. I think we got them, folks. They might be cooked. Let's see. They have a big hand. But I don't think they got anything, because they've already sought it. Like, as long as we just don't lose our hand, it is game no matter what. They can't do anything, right? There's nothing they can do. Because they have Squawk in play. Like, they can't even, like, Bravery Charm anything. Like, there's just nothing they can do. They're cooked. It's as soon as they attack me, the game ends. But let's see if they got anything they can do. I don't think there's anything left in their deck they can do to stop me. They had to go Slitherwing this turn. It was kind of a throw for them not to go Slitherwing. I mean, I have 2 boss left, obviously, but still. Like, I mean, I guess in their logic, it's like, oh, you have 2 boss left, you're probably guaranteed it, but... Yeah, they needed to go Slitherwing this turn. They didn't really use their Slitherwing at all, which is very surprising. I don't know why they didn't prioritize Slitherwing a lot more. Because it really swings the prize trade in my favor. But now we just win the game. Because now we just go Miraidon boss. And that's a dub. Let's go. I guess I did get a Bravery Charm, so maybe if I did have the Area Zero, I could have kept the Mewtwo, but it's fine. We got the victory. We can come in with Miraidon, boss for game. The double energy on the generator there kind of did save us. Because there's a chance that I could have lost if I didn't get an energy on Miraidon last turn from the generator. So, that was definitely close. It was a close game. It was close. Raging Bolt is still a tough matchup for Miraidon. The Area Zero, as you saw, does help a little bit, but when they have Bravery Charm and Slitherwing, it is difficult. It is not an easy matchup, unfortunately. But we got there. It was close, for sure. Very close. We didn't get to use Magnezone, but again, Magnezone doesn't really do anything in this matchup because they don't bench any Pokemon that we can like use our V-Star power against. And there you have it. That is Miraidon Magnezone in action. As you can see, the Magnezone V-Star ends up being a really strong attacker at taking 2 prizes. You can cripple your opponent's bench. It's a good way to take out stuff like Duskull, Hoot, Charmander, Pidgey. Any liability on the bench can get killed by Magnezone, and it lets you kind of prize map a little bit easier. Magnezone also having a lot of HP is really nice. When we had that game against Palkia, where if I prize checked a little bit better, I maybe could have been in a better spot that game. Almost lost that Palkia deck by a misplay, but I do think overall Magnezone is definitely a really cool addition in Miraidon. Even its first attack, Magnetic Grip, isn't bad either if you can actually get that going and take prizes with it. And I think other than that, I mean, it is just kind of your standard Miraidon list. I mean, if I were to make any changes, like a 16th Lightning could be good. Just more energy for Generator always could be good. But I do like the list a lot. I think that Miraidon with Magnezone is definitely worth trying out. I also like choosing to go first this deck. You don't mind going second because you can obviously get that like turn 1 knockout out of nowhere, but I mean, going first with this deck isn't bad either because it does let you establish an attacker even quicker. So I think if you're playing this deck, going blind first is still optimal. Because like if you play against Terapagos, you go first, you can get turn 2 Magnezone and knock out like double Duskull or something and like really put them on the clock. So there's definitely things you can do with the deck in this meta. I think Magnezone does add some cool leverage to the deck. You just got to make sure you don't accidentally use Forest Seal before Magnezone if you're trying to use Magnezone, you know, or vice versa. But that'll be for me on the deck. If you all enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 68/70,000 subs. The dream is to hit 70K by the end of the year. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below. Leave a like if you want to enjoy the video. I think I already said that, but yeah, I'll say it again. Check out the second channel down below if you're going to get extra content from me. Just posted my full set review of Surging Sparks. And of course, check out the sponsors, TC Evolutions and Card Camera down below. That'll be for me. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.